With resentment felled, it's time to proceed to the harder part of your journey. Obsession's gaze is always a dangerous bottleneck. You'll need new companions. Best to press on and get going on this journey. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orn. We are back at it, picking up a new formation and also naming some characters here. We've had a couple of requests come in, so thank you. First of all, we are resetting Vittorio, the soloist jester, who has done an excellent job. So thank you, Vittorio, for your service. Oh wait, can I? Did they change this? Oh. When did they change that? Well, no, thank you again to, who named Vittorio? It's been a while. Thank you, Pyromaniac Uwu, for naming the Jester and having him perform a few times. But welcome, I should have asked how to pronounce this. Is it Zloy? Loy or Zloy? K. Nailheart, thank you for recommending that, or, naming the character, and let me know how to correctly say that. I'm not very good at, names. But we have our Jester, who is coming in the, where does he go? 3rd rank. Boom.
A murderous melody
and also
lingers.
a request for the Plague Doctor.
Chord has been struck.
So Paracelsus renamed. Welcome, Grizzy. Grizzy Busy, thank you for tuning in, and welcome to the squad as the Plague Doctor will join the discussion here. Continue to be a breacher. We got a breach and clear. All right, and then other 2 characters that'll be joining us: Jasper the Abomination and the Hellion Boudica for Blood and Bile. Very fun-sounding formation. Let's go ahead and get set up. All right, we ran Physician last time. That felt like a lot of fun. But I'm gonna be real with you. I do kind of want. So we do have the Jester. We do have a way to do combo points. Physician's kind of interesting. Just tons of extra blight, bleed. This feels pretty good. Yeah, let's go ahead and take out Surgeon. Let's get the Surgeon. Let's get cutting here, and it also gain that on Killing Blow is just really good. So, I didn't hit confirm. There we go. Grizzy the Surgeon. Zloy is a soloist currently, which lets us give bonuses to our finales, which does seem pretty good. I kind of thinking about what he's going to be doing. He's going to be kind of dancing. So let's actually get Jasper locked in. Is it Unchained? Is Unchained the one that moves himself a lot? Yeah, Unchained's the one that moves and has the heal others absolution, which we will need because we will need as a little value add here. Does mean he doesn't have a heal himself, but I think that is okay. We do have the Plague Doctor to cover for it, and I do just like the flexibility of Backlash and Manacles moving Jasper. And we are going to have to move a little bit in this formation. And finally, Boudica, or Hellion, probably want her locked into rank 1. We'll just do something like that, kind of keep her simple. And, yeah, Ravager, until they rework the Hellion, Ravager Hellion is just, like, it's just the thing, okay? Like, it's what she wants to be doing. So that's running all the way to the front. Then the Jester. We need the Jester to either be soloing forward. Probably need Razorwits and Flayed Black. We're definitely going to need Razor's Wit. Maybe we don't need Fade to Black. Because we want to have... Do we want to buff? So I guess the question we got to ask ourselves is, do we want to be buffing solo damage on the Jester, or do we want to go over to... Get out of here. Yes, okay. Or do we want to go to this and have Encore be the thing? Because with Encore, what are we getting? Battle Ballad. Next Encore gives stuff, stress resistance. Each ally on killing blow, stress heal. This doesn't really feel super exciting, I'll tell you that much. I've never liked Intermezzo as a category, so I think it's between Virtuoso and Soloist, or we could just do Wanderer. You know what? We'll keep him as a soloist. I do quite like the soloist vibe here. So let's think about real quick. Sorry, I'm kind of figuring out this formation. Plague Doctor goes to the front, so the Jester needs to be able to go forward, as does the Abomination. They can both do that. So maybe we do have Play Out. So we go Razor's Wit, Spiring Tune Harvest. See, we really... Well, Solo doesn't do... Oh, the Solo lets us get into position for Finale. And really, the only benefit we're getting from Finale is... We generate damage when we dodge, basically, which we'll want to upgrade Razor's Wit for. And Solo. But I do really want to have Play Out. But I don't really see a way to do that. But we do have everyone else can move forward one pretty consistently. So maybe it is like this. We'll start like that. We're definitely using those two. Maybe set up like this. Set up like that, yeah. Okay. I think it's coming together here. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Ooh. Bro, get back in there. This is Blood and Bile. So, apologies for the slow start there as we just kind of get plugged in. I'm trying to make sure I understand, I think, what this formation's going to be doing. So, as we head to the first fight here, we'll do what we always do and kind of talk about, briefly about the formation in the macro kind of sense here. But the first thing I want to highlight here is this formation is being heavily influenced by the Breacher Plague Doctor. I would probably play this formation quite differently if we didn't have the Breacher Plague Doctor.
Not immune to the spreading stain.
She is definitely... She is definitely influencing how we do the thing here. And actually, come to think of it, Surgeon may not even be the right call here, because she can't use Incision from 4, which is where she's going to end up. So we may actually have to spend some early relics and adjust, because I made the wrong choice here. We might need her to be an alchemist, or go back to physician. Because now we do this. The Jester and the
measured and steady.
The Jester and the Abomination can kind of just perpetually dance if they want to. Pretty easily, but it feels like Surgeon is kind of wasted here.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
But yeah, sorry, I got kind of off track. Look, this formation is actually incredibly strong. Even like setting aside the Breacher thing, you have the Plague Doctor, the best healer in the game, supporting the whole team, but you also have the Hellion and the Abomination, both of whom bring a lot of self-contained healing to their kit. So they're quite capable of holding their own when needed. Stress healing wise, we have the Abomination potentially. We have the Hellion and the Jester always. So great healing, great stress management, and really high damage output. I'm expecting this formation to, dare I say, knock on wood, smash its way through this.
The provinces and cantrips of our land crumbling.
No field hospitals, early Splunk in the Fetter for 2 extra mastery points. Or avoid the Watchtower and go after the Tangle. Now, this formation does okay against the Dreaming General, but it's not my favorite.
Learn what can be taught.
But first of all, I do think, unfortunately, I think Surgeon is the wrong call here. If we go to Alchemist, what is this doing? It's just doing... Yeah, it's just doing a lot more, isn't it? Yeah. I do really like Surgeon. I think Surgeon could be quite great here. Like, really, the problem she has is her first turn. She's out of position, but we can kind of configure for that a little bit. I mean, what's the alternative? We stay with this. She gets 1, maybe 2 incisions off, and then she's throwing, like, these guys anyway. Deal an extra blight damage. It's not awful. We're gonna give it... I'm gonna hold on making the change here. Instead, I think I'm gonna pull out Emboldening Vapors for just a tad here. Go like this. I'm going to leave her as a surgeon briefly and see if this works. Probably leave you the way you are. Leave you the way you are. Okay. So that we will see. This is definitely not super clear, but I do think we go after the Fetter. The Dreaming, or not the Dreaming General, the Harvest Child is scary, but we do have a very coherent setup to go after her. Wow. That is a greater sharpness charm we could just start with. Same for Gnarly Knuckles. We got some serious oomph in here. But we could also be doing, like, Icebox, Mortar, and Pestle early. Both very strong items to get early on. I mean, this absolutely feels like a Crocodile run, though, right? Like, what world is this not a Crocodile run? The only thing it could be alternatively is a Rabbit run, since we are getting Icebox very early. But I think this is a Crocodile run. Just no shot this isn't a Crocodile run. Give me the Crocodile. All right, what do we got for food? We don't have any food. So we'll buy all those. Buy the Touching Dirges. I do think we buy the Icebox and the Mortar and Pestle and just really get our foundations in order here. Get a Pipeweed too. Save the last few, but let's Touching Dirges. Alright, we'll fix those 2 up. Fix those 2 back up. Spend those early. Dump all of our food. Drop our stuff. Oh, we gotta put our kit on here. There we go. And is that everybody? Yep, that's everybody. Perfect. All right.
Good.
And we load up. Spent our money. Got a couple of options here. I do think this isn't even hardly an upgrade. I don't even think that's worth upgrading yet. Do we need to upgrade toe-to-toe? We don't even really need to upgrade toe-to-toe. Wow, we have, like, no obvious upgrades here, do we? I mean, Razor's Wit for... Okay, yeah, maybe we just do this. We go here. Here and here. A couple of early setups there. That should be fine. And we got a hint of home. Sure. And there we go. All right, well, thank you all for tuning in. This is Blood and Bile, and welcome Zloy and Grizzy as they head into the Fetter. See you next time.